Welcome language learners from all around the globe to Listen Up, the podcast that takes you on a captivating voyage through the English language. Whether you've just started your journey or have been navigating the intricacies of English for some time, this podcast is designed to be your trusty compass, guiding you towards fluency and unlocking the wonders of English. I'm your host, Karen, a passionate traveller and an experienced teacher of English as a second language. Join me as we embark on an exciting expedition filled with British history read by a native speaker. Together, we'll conquer the challenges and celebrate the victories of learning English as a foreign language. Each episode of Listen Up will immerse you in a variety of topics, from aspects of British culture, history, and literature. We'll explore useful vocabulary that will empower you to communicate confidently in English. If you want to read along with the podcast, head to my website www.onepawinthesand.com/ESL. The link is in the description. But this podcast isn't just about learning English in isolation. It's about building a community of language learners, supporting one another, and fostering a love of the English language. I encourage you to engage with us through my Patreon page, where you can connect with fellow learners, ask questions, and share your own language journey. So, whether you're sipping tea in Tokyo, walking the streets in Sao Paulo, or studying in a bustling cafe in Berlin, Listen Up is here to accompany you on your quest for English fluency. Join me as we embark on this transformative expedition, where language becomes an adventure and your dreams of effective communication become a reality. Today's episode is called Scottish Wildcat. In the wild and rugged parts of Scotland, there's a special animal that's quite mysterious. It's called the Scottish Wildcat, and it's seen as a symbol of the wild places in Scotland. People who love wildlife and scientists find this cat fascinating. This cat isn't like your everyday pet cat. It's more like a mini tiger from the Scottish Highlands. That's why some people call it the Highland Tiger. It has a strong body, thick fur, and stripes that make it look fierce and secretive. This wildcat has a long history in Scotland. Some experts think it's been living there for over 5,000 years, which is a very long time. It's a living memory of Scotland's natural past. Sadly, the Scottish wildcat is in trouble today. There are very few of them left, maybe less than 100. Losing their homes, mixing with pet cats, and human activities have made life tough for them. But these wildcats are even tougher and can survive against the odds. They are mysterious, not just in looks, but in how they act. They are good at hiding and hunting, especially at night. They have sharp senses and catch small animals like birds and rabbits for food. These cats are flexible and can eat whatever's available where they live. They sneak up on their prey and pounce. Conservationists are working hard to protect the Scottish wildcat. They are fixing up the places that wildcats live and making safe areas for them. They're also trying to stop the wildcats from mixing with pet cats. Even though the future of the wildcat is uncertain, these conservationists are determined to keep it safe in Scotland's wild places. The Scottish wildcat is not just an amazing animal, it's also a symbol of Scotland. It shows up in Scottish stories, on flags, and in songs. People talk about it in poems and stories, because it adds mystery and excitement to Scotland's wild beauty. It's a symbol of Scotland's tough and strong spirit. This wildcat is a captivating and mysterious animal, and it's closely connected to Scotland's history. Even though it's facing challenges, its unending beauty and strength make it a symbol of Scotland's wild and timeless places. By taking care of these special cats, we get to understand the real heart of Scotland: wild, mysterious, and always fascinating. So let's cherish the mystery of the Scottish Wildcat and keep its legend alive for generations to come. Remember to join me on Patreon for exclusive content. This month's video is all about Bonfire Night, celebrated in the UK on the 5th of November. And that wraps up another episode of Listen Up. I hope you enjoyed learning about my topic today and practicing your English. Remember, the exploration doesn't have to end here. If you have any lingering questions or want to continue the conversation, I've got some great opportunities for you. First off, I offer private lessons for those of you eager to expand your knowledge further, whether it's practicing today's subject or exploring other topics. I'm here to guide you on your English journey. Reach out to me through my website or social media platforms, and let's embark on a personalised learning experience together. I have been involved with training people for more than 10 years. I've been teaching English as a second language for over a year, in which time I have taught over 500 students, many of whom are regulars. But wait, there's more! If you're a devoted fan of Listen Up and want to show your support, consider joining our Patreon community. Your contribution directly helps us bring you more episodes and maintain the quality of our show. Your support truly means the world to me, and we couldn't continue this podcast without you. So whether you choose private lessons or Patreon, or both, I look forward to staying connected and exploring the fascinating realms of English as a second language together. Thank you once again for joining us on Listen Up. Until next time, keep practicing.